Hello guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel again. I'm TGS. I'm Tasos. This is the TGS channel. What we do here is basically play retro video games, talk about them, and sometimes even both. But today we have another Yu-Gi-Oh card opening. We've already started playing with Miss Blooper, and the results are amazing. I can hide it to you. Thank God we couldn't find the right way to record this, but C gloriously kicked my ass first time around playing, and I have no excuses other than I gave her like the deck with the blue eyes white dragon. I have nothing else to say. As you can listen, like my voice is kind of raspy. I had some hard times like yesterday and the day before that. Don't worry, I wasn't screaming again at the screen trying to beat Vega or anything like that. He's a bum anyways, but it just so happens that I get when I get temperamental, I just go out of hand. Like you might see me like a very calm person. This is who I am, really. But I can surprise myself sometimes, and if I lose my temper, I just want to scream right in front of my mirror or something. So yeah, stuff like that happens, and now my voice is like being an 85-year-old screaming on the top of his lungs about Manchester United losing yet again. But anyways. That was something that I should have said as the proper Englishman. But okay, here we go. Another packet. You know how this works. Just before you start asking, Miss Blooper is really hard for her to be in the recordings because at this time of hour, usually she's working and she's too shy to participate anyways. But, I thought, again, we'll play a couple more times. She's already getting very confident, and I like that. But she's also embarrassing me, like, a lot. Like, even without having watched the anime at all, she had those lines, like, straight out of the Kaiba's mouth. Like, look, you're just prolonging the inevitable. I'm like, what the heck is happening here? So, whatever. This is the retropack2. I've been eyeing these, and I know those are the kind of stuff that I would love to use. So they sent me this. Ooh, look at that. What's happening here? They just sent me like the entire box. I just ordered 6. And there might be it's 6, but thank God. I thought, you know what? I thought I don't know what I thought, but holy shit, look at that. It's so cool for them, though, from them, like, so cool of them to send me the entire thing. Look at that. Look at that. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Retro Pack 2. I'm pretty sure we'll find some interesting stuff in there. And I've already have my phone set. I have to watch out because usually, and here you go, those guys are amazing. I have to, like, I know you don't live in Greece, but just in case you're Greek and you're watching this, that store is, and they did the same thing the time before that, the last video I made. Uh, their store is called like Fantasy GR. Damn it, where is it? Fantasy Shop. Fantasy Shop. It's in Athens, obviously, duh. It's like it's called Fantasy Shop, and like both of the times I've ordered from them before, and they would almost always include a small pack of Haribo in there, and I think that's kind of sweet. So just in case anybody from that store is watching, thank you guys. This is what happens. Your cards just come in here for me to expose in a video. Again, pretty cool prices, and for what I want here, I think is the perfect thing. So without further ado, let's pick the first one. You know the drill. I don't even need to use a knife. That's the coolest part. Look at that. Now I readjusted my phone to record in a different kind of way, so I think the lighting is much better now. I have a pretty vague idea of what kind of cards I will get here, and it's not going to be Blue Eyes, but I don't worry about that. Um, but I sure hope we get something like Dark Magician or anything like that. Parasite, Parasite. I remember this one from the anime, and that's a very cool, by the way, a very cool effect monster. And I'm pretty sure even Miss Blooper will get uh, down to playing that. She would be down to play that. A Gravity Bind, a really cool trap card. Level 4 and higher monsters cannot attack. Look at this. That's what you need. Uh, Magic Drain. Let me focus here a little bit. Negate the activation of an opponent's spell card and destroy it. Your opponent can discard one spell card to negate this card's effect. And that's a counter trap. Really cool. Torrential Tribute. Wow. Activate only when a monster is summoned. Destroy all monsters on the field. Holy crap. This is Light and Darkness Dragon. A pretty cool effect monster. It's a hollow. I think that's what's called. And this card cannot be special summoned. While this card is face up on the field, its attribute is also treated as dark. When a spell or trap card is activated, or the effect of an effect monster is activated, that activation is negated and this card loses 500 attack and defense. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, select one monster in your graveyard. Then destroy all cards you control and special summon that monster. That's some really cool effects. It does have quite the text, but I would be down to play that. I don't know. Book of Tayu. Flip one face down monster in the field into a face up attack position. Oh my god. That would be awesome. Spear Dragon. Again, an effect monster. I'll try to handle most of these myself, but I will try and let her handle some more monster effect monsters. I'm pretty sure she already enjoys using the Mad Sword Beast because she totally understood like the idea behind it. Asura Priest. Fairy Spirit. Again, this cannot be special summoned. Like easily summonable monsters. Spirit Message. Yeah, from the Destiny board. This is like if you put all the spell cards down there and it says like final, I think you actually win. And that's the whole packet. Pretty cool monsters, pretty cool spells and traps. I'll stick to that because already like the decks we have are pretty simple to play and they're pretty cool, but we might add some of these on our decks. Why not? This is for enrichment and for the collection, obviously. Let me have one more sip. Listen to your thirst. Oh my god. All right. Second packet. So far, so good. Not gonna lie. Like, I was going for spell or trap cards. That would go nice to what we already have. It might actually replace some of the spell or trap cards we already have in our decks. And they would actually move a lot better. Let's see. Dust Tornado. Oh, nice. Kichu, the Ghost Destroyer. I'll be showing the card a little bit. I won't try to read each and everything because I already did that. And I'm pretty sure you'll get tired of listening to me. Nobleman of Crossout. Okay. Nice spells and traps. Pretty simple to use. Mask of Restrict. Monsters cannot be tributed. Holy crap. Maybe I'll keep this one and stop her from summoning her Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'll piss her off. Jam Defender. Ooh, hollow. Alright. I don't have Revival Gem, though. Oh, another one of those. Spirit Message, Yen. Bazoo the Soul Eater. Alright. Easily summonable monsters. Emergency Provisions. Alright. Quick Spell. Guardian Sphinx. I already expected that to appear. And again, Dust Tornado. Pretty cool cards. Like, mostly the trap cards and spell cards, those really interest me because I don't want like to confuse Miss Blooper. And you know, some of the trap cards that we have, I don't know, like they're like trap cards, or was it like a spell card, like called like Token Sunday, something like that. I was planning to use that as a combo with a Scapegoat. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of, for her now. I feel like it's kind of rough, and it's you need two pools to do one thing. So I don't know. It sounds like a nice strategy in my head, but you know, it's um, you're expecting for the right cards to fall in your hand. Like out of a 45 card deck, it's two of them that you actually need. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I actually prefer some of the spell cards and trap cards we have already seen so far. And if another cool monster appears, normal one, I'm down. And some of the effect monsters we already found here, I'm down. They look really cool. They sound really cool. The effects are really cool. Light Force Sword. Yeah, trap cards and spell cards. Wow. Another 4-star Ladybug of Doom. She will love this. She will love this. Dust Tornado. Insect Intimidation. Alright. Injection. Wait. Wait. During the damage step, when this card battles, you can pay 2,000 life points to have this card gain 3,000 attack during the damage step only. Wow. During the damage step. But, wow. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of broken. I don't know. Has anybody used it? Is it used like the way I read it? Like it does mean that because the damage step is already deciding that this card has lost, right? But at the same time, you treat it as if it has 300, 30, 3,400 attack. But again, it has this effect being used only if you pay 2,000 life points. So I don't know. Yeah. Sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds pretty cool. Dark Room of Nightmare. All right. Wow. And I already have some of those. I have some more of those. Have I already? Have I? I'll check. I'll check and I'll let you. If that's a thing, I know I haven't used it before. I don't know. Does it actually work? Is it easy to happen? Bottomless Trap Hole. I might have already all the spell cards at spell final. Like I mean it. I mean it. How lucky is that? Book of Moon. Oh, again. Like oh, face up monster in the field into face down defense position. And again, Light Force. So we're halfway in. We're halfway in. Just give me a moment so I shed some light into this dark cavern. Sorry about that. That's a lovely evening. I can't wait to get back to Street Fighter. And if you're asking what I'm doing these days, these past few days, I'm just working. And late at night, I play Symphony of the Night. And, I have lots of things to say about this game because, spoiler, I've never beat it before. I know it sounds bad. Like, from a retro guy like me, it sounds really bad, but I have plenty of things to say about this game. And I'm kind of too enticed to try anything else. I've forgotten about the challenges. I've forgotten about everything. Damn Castlevania, it's always like this. So, yeah, I'll just try to drop it for today, or at least I'll spare a good couple of hours. Oh, it's your buddy, Miss Blooper, Mad Sword Beast. Curse of the Masked Beast. Is that a ritual spell? To ritual summon the Masked Beast, you must also tribute monsters whose total level equal 8 or more. Wow. Gravity Bind. Again, super cool trap card. Light Force Sword. We already have a copy of that. Tyrant Dragon. Oh, that looks cool. It's hollow. Has an effect. It's almost as strong as the Blue Eyes. You'll never be as cool as the Blue Eyes, though. So it's really cool, though. Look at that. Book of Taiyu, again. Bottomless Trap Hole. A Legendary Ocean. This card's name is treated as Umi. Reduce the level of water monsters in both players' hands and on the field by 1. All water monsters gain 200 attack and defense. That's a pretty cool field spell, I'm not gonna lie. Yatagarasu. This card cannot be special summoned. Okay, not gonna be reading all the effects. Awesome. Mad Sword Beast. Alright. Not gonna lie, so far so good. I like what I've got so far. Let's just hope we at least get one really cool monster. You know which monster from the retro days of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't actually own, and I would really love to have? That's the Summon Skull. I don't have the Summon Skull. Would you believe that I don't have the Summon Skull? Thousand Eyes Idol. Look at that. Look at that. Why does it have, like, it's a spellcaster? It doesn't have anything. Like, it's like a token. Doesn't even have a... Whatever. Card of Safe Return. We already have, like, multiple copies of that, and this is like a normal. I even have a holo of that. Tornado Wall. Activate only while Yumi is on the field. Okay. Right. Ooh, there we go. Gemini Elf. That's the one who dethroned La Jinn, the Genie of the Lamp, mystical Genie of the Lamp. Mirror Wall. It's a hollow one. Looks really beautiful. Gilasaurus. There we go. Creature swap. Each player selects one monster they control, and switches control of those monsters with it. What? Wow. Alright. Barrel behind the door. That sounds cool. That's a counter trap. Bottomless trap hole. And again, yeah, Thousand Eyes Idol. We got the Gemini Elf in this one. We get some ladybugs. That sounds super cool as well. So far, so good. I'm happy with those. They're just one iconic monster missing. I don't care whichever one it would be, because I have plenty. But, I just wished I could find Summon Skull or anything like that. Another Gemini Elf. No, both me and Miss Blooper can have one. All right. We already have this one. Premature Burial. Wow. Skull Invitation. Wow, dude, what's that? At the end of each of your opponent's turns, place one spirit message card from your hand or your deck face up on the field. If you control the spirit message cards I, N, A, and L in the proper order, you will win the duel. So the rest of them are spell cards. I'm pretty sure I have each and every one of them. I'm pretty sure I have each and every one of them. Oh my god. Wow. That seals the deal. I can barely believe that's happening. I'll actually sit down and check. Ask for a priest. I think I already have this one. Gravekeeper's Spy. Dark Spirit of the Silent. Again, Gemini Elf. And that's the whole thing. The highlight of this card opening, packets, whatever you may want to call those, is without a shadow of a doubt that final message. And I'll try and search after I'm done with this video so that I know exactly what's up, because I have this feeling that, yeah, I do indeed have all the cards now. I kind of feel like I found the spell and trap card version of Exodia at this point, which again is like a bunch of cards that I don't know, the Exodia cards. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like and if you enjoy stuff like that, like, please leave a comment down there and let me know. I'll be doing more of these, and hopefully we'll find a way to set this up like properly with my phone, record at least one duel or something with Miss Blooper. That would be freaking amazing. So guys, again, thanks for watching. Have a good one. So we turn this off and this off.